Hey there YouTubers, Triple F's, NS here, and this time, in this video, I will be doing my very first video review of a game! The game is Splatoon. It just came out on Thursday, Friday, I forget. Anyways, I've been playing it pretty much since Friday. I've had a lot of time to play this, so I feel like it's good to do a review, especially since the game just came out. The game is in the game, you play as a squid, or an inkling. It's a humanoid squid character. It is primarily a multiplayer online game, and when you first log in, you get this cute little newscast telling you which maps are available for multiplayer. And they always have some sort of like little strategy, but it's things that you probably know anyways. Oh yeah, I like Salt Spray Rig. Like that, right? Shoot lots of ink is the strategy. Anyways, after the little newscast, you get put into the plaza, where you see a lot of other player characters running around. They're all from the Miiverse, and you go approach them, and if they've posted something, you'll see what kind of things they've posted. One thing I gotta say is that there are a crazy amount of SpongeBob memes that people have created for this game. Some of them are funny, most of them are ridiculous. You can customize your appearance by purchasing things from these shops. Here you got shoes, we got clothing, and then headgear. Over here is the weapon shop. And then you can post straight to the Miiverse from here without exiting to the Miiverse. You can speak to Judd the cat, who gives you advice. He also tells you how your rank is for the session. And then you go down here to Captain Scuttlefish to play single player mode. Back here in the corner is Spike. He's like the black market. And then you can go around in the back. And we got the amiibo stand. If you have amiibos, you can put them on there and do little challenges. My amiibos have not arrived yet. So sad. You go up the ramp, and there is, in this door, one-on-one battle mode. One player is on the gamepad, the other player is on the TV, and you go around popping balloons. It's in the same maps as multiplayer, and you can use most of the same guns. So first, we will do the single-player campaign. Okay, so in the multiplayer mode, or I'm sorry, the single-player mode, you can go around to each of these tea kettles, and you have to paint them, ink them, to uncover them. But once you do, you can go in the level, and it's kind of like, it feels like little trials to the game. Each level has like its own little trick, and little strategy. Every time you enter, your color changes, and it kind of gives you like the real tutorials to the game. So in this story mode, you are fighting against Octopus or Octos, whatever. A lot of the same rules apply, except you don't have to ink everywhere. The goal is to rescue the shiny fish or whatever it's called at the end. I'll cover the controls real quick. You press ZR to shoot your ink. On your character's back is the little ink tank. It refills slowly on its own. If you press R, you throw a grenade or whatever your sub weapon is. And then if you press ZL, you turn into a squid form. While you're in squid form, you regenerate your ink a lot faster. So if we run out, which takes a minute, you can go and you can see the meter fill up. You press X to jump, and Y centers your camera behind your player. If you have a special, which in single player you do not have specials, you can click in the right stick to use the special. You do not want to walk in ink that is not your color, because it hurts you and you can die, actually. Actually, you don't die, you get splattered. Clever way of it. One thing I liked about the graphics is that every time you ink over, it actually looks like you're placing another layer of ink over the previous layer. So if someone was to come along and paint it green, you would see how you could see it. The little orbs are currency for a single player. You can use them to upgrade your weapon. And then let's see. Oh, we go down here. If you jump as a squid, you jump further. I think it tells you that, actually, in here. Oh, there's a launch pad right there. In every stage, there is a hidden scroll. Sometimes they can be tricky to find. Let's see. I'll show you where the one is in this stage. While you're a squid, you can climb up any height or any angle. So if you can go up hills and stuff, or up vertical surfaces like you see here. There's the scroll. That's what it looks like. I've already collected it. That's why it looks like that. And you get armor upgrades, which are nice. In the upper right hand corner, or sorry, of the upper left hand corner is the retries that you have. Every time you reach a checkpoint, you gain one more retry. You can have only a maximum of 3, and if you fail too many times, you completely have to restart. I don't think there is an ultimate game over option or consequence. That was a key I collected, which some levels have keys. Otherwise, the game has a very good direction thing. It pretty much points out where you have to go, so you can't really get lost. These guys have to be killed from behind. And then more up here, of course. The single player actually doesn't get really tough until towards the end, and the end of it's hard. So the goal is to collect the zapfish. You just shoot it to bust it out of the light bulb, and then you collect it. And there's the end of the stage. I've already collected it, so I collected it all. Alright, that's it for the single player section. Now on to multiplayer. The multiplayer mode is the heart and soul of Splatoon. Before I go into that, I will cover the weapon types. You press plus when you're in the screen, or in the plaza, to change your weapon. So we have 3 weapon types, actually 4. The one I have right now, well, actually the Splattershot Pro, is one of the weapon types. It is a rapid fire, kind of like an assault rifle-ish machine gun. Short range rapid fire, good for offense and defense. Then we have the Squiffer, which there's 2 different versions, or the Splat Charger. It's a charging rifle type, long range. When you shoot it, it leaves a trail of ink in front of you, but it takes a moment to charge. It's good damage. And then we have the Rollers. Rollers, you hold the trigger button in and you push it down, and as you walk, you leave a trail of ink behind you. You can also tap the trigger button to splatter ink in front of you. And then finally, there's actually the Blaster, which is a 4th type that shoots like it's kind of like a grenade launcher, actually. It shoots and it explodes. These are nice, but the rate of fire is a bit slower. And I like the 96 gal, so we're going to stick with that. You can change your head clothes and shoes, like I previously stated. There's stats on each of them. You have to unlock them. So you kind of want to play around with trying out different gear types. Right now, there's only regular battles, which are turf wars. You can play with a friend if you have a friend online. And later in the future, we will get ranked battles. So it's very limited, but it's still a lot of fun. So on the left, you see our stages, and if you have a question about the rules, there are rules up there. Underneath my camera screen, let's see, let me shift it around. Over there in the upper right is the chill, where it's how many win streaks, and then my currency, and then my level and XP. So we'll join a match. Let me put this back. Okay, I have experienced that the wait times are not very long. A match is 3 minutes long, so you get in, you get out quick, and the waiting's quick. And it randomizes your color, sets you up, and you're good to go. The music in this game is one of my favorite things. It's all very catchy tunes. This is my favorite level, actually. One of my sub-weapons is, in this set, is a sprinkler. I shoot it and it just, you know, like a sprinkler is. And on the touch screen, or on the gamepad screen, is the map of the match. 1 second, I'll show you. So you can tap on the touch screen to see. Let me see if it's there. You can tap on the touch screen to see what and go where the other players are. You can also see what the ratio. You can kind of get a visual ratio of the matches. You can also tap on another player and super jump to them. So I'll show you right now what the super jump is. When you super jump, you are immortal while you're flying in the air, but you are not the second you land. In fact, if you do not, if you could jump into a dangerous place, so be careful. When you die, or get splattered, you leave a puddle of ink in your opponent's color. There are no points awarded for splattering another player, so it's not always worth it to be that only as your playstyle. This kid used the Kraken on me, which is a very strong attack. My special is the special meter is in the upper right corner. It shows you what it is. That one reveals all the players on the map. Oh jeez. Person. Alright. Match is almost done. See if I can get the ink. It's kind of mean to just sit there and go behind him after he's inked it. Alright. So at the end of the match, Judd the cat, or shows you the map, and then Judd comes up and, based on win or lose, or your percentage of how much is covered, you get your victory dance, and then your scores. You can rank up, and when you level up, you get more gear, more weapons. It's a lot of fun. And the short formula is what's kept me addicted. So, would I recommend this game? If you own a Wii U, definitely. It is a lot of fun. It's simple play, it's a unique play style, and it's just fun in general to being able to play. The graphics are nice, very fluid in the animation, and with the ink and the colors is all neon bright colors, and then the sound is all catchy music. I would definitely recommend this game. If you do not own a Wii U, it might be worth checking it out. Go find somewhere to play it, see how you feel about it. I, for one, am not a fan of shooter games all the time, but I've literally been hooked on this since I turned it on the other day. So check it out. I hope you enjoyed my review. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to my future videos.